Hello and welcome to TV's Media. Today, we delve into a chilling story from history, exploring the life of a figure who earned the sinister nickname, the Black Widow. This tale serves as a stark reminder of how darkness can hide in plain sight. Our story begins with Belle Gunnes, born Brynhild Polstad in Norway in 1859. Like many of her time, she sought a better life in America, immigrating in 1881. She settled in Chicago, married, and started a family. On the surface, she was living the American dream. However, a pattern of unfortunate events began to emerge around her. Businesses and homes she was associated with mysteriously caught fire, and each time, she conveniently collected the insurance money. Following the passing of her first husband, Belle collected another insurance payout. She then moved her family to a farm in La Porte, Indiana. It was here that her activities took an even more unsettling turn. She remarried, but her second husband's life also ended prematurely, leaving Belle with yet another substantial insurance sum. Now a wealthy widow, she began placing Lonely Hearts ads in newspapers, targeting well-off bachelors and widowers looking for a companion. Her ads were enticing, promising a comfortable life on her beautiful farm. Hopeful men would travel to La Porte, often bringing their life savings with them, responding to her request to help lift the mortgage on her property. They would arrive, be seen with Belle for a short time, and then they would vanish. Friends and family of the missing men would receive letters, supposedly from their loved ones, explaining they had moved on or were traveling. But the truth was far more grim. The community grew suspicious as men came and went, but never seemed to leave. The strange comings and goings at the Gunnes farm did not go unnoticed. Concerns mounted, but with no concrete evidence, little could be done. Belle was clever, maintaining an image of a hardworking, albeit unlucky, widow. The horrifying truth was finally unearthed in 1908 when a fire consumed the Gunnes farmhouse. Amidst the ashes, investigators found the remains of several individuals, believed to be Belle and her children. However, a mystery lingered. The adult body found was significantly smaller than Belle, who was a large, strong woman. Had she perished in the fire, or had she staged her own disappearance? As the investigation deepened, the true scale of the horror on the farm was revealed. A former handyman, Ray Lamphere, who had been in a complicated relationship with Belle, began to talk. He led authorities to dig on the property. What they found was a graveyard. The remains of numerous individuals, many of whom were her suitors, were unearthed from shallow graves scattered across the farm. They had all been lured by the promise of a new life, only to meet a tragic end. Estimates vary, but it's believed Belle Gunnes was responsible for the passing of dozens of people, including suitors, farmhands, and even some of her own children. Her motives appeared to be purely financial, driven by a relentless greed. The ultimate fate of Belle Gunnes remains one of history's great unsolved mysteries. Did she die in the fire, or did she escape to live out her days with her ill-gotten wealth? This question has puzzled investigators and historians for over a century. The story of the Black Widow of La Porte is a chilling chapter in American history. It's a somber tale that reminds us to be cautious and to look out for one another. Thank you for joining us on TV's Media for this look into a dark and complex past. If you found this documentary insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.